So this right here is my 2022 Barcelona Red Toyota Tacoma. And with all of these mods that you can see on the truck, it's hard to even tell that this is a base model SR5. And in this video, I'm going to be going over every single one of those mods and accessories that makes this truck look the way it does. So there's almost about 50 of these when adding them up. I'm going to go through them as fast as I can and try not make this video too long. All right, so of course we got right here the TRD Pro Grill. It's one of the first mods I did, and obviously on every single one of these mods, I will be linking all of them in my description below. Most of them are from Amazon, some of them are from other websites, but they are all tried and tested by myself. And I do have some install videos as well on most of these mods. I will be linking in the description, you can check it out. Enough of that, but there's this TRD Pro Grill. Next one I really loved, and one of the first ones I did, were these sequential turn signals. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out my lock key. So when I unlock and lock my truck, you can see that sequential turn on. It has this daylight running light that's a nice little LED. And I really love these. The only thing is I've only had them for almost a year, and you can see on top they are beginning to haze, or just a little bit. But that's fine with me. I got what I paid for. I paid about $3.50 for these, and I absolutely love them. But actually inside of here is gonna be two different LED bulbs. One is gonna be Lasfit LEDs for my normal daylight running, and the other one is gonna be a high beam from Oxido. I'll link both of them. They're both very high quality websites that have really nice LEDs for your trucks. And I never had any problems with these, but with some cheap LEDs, you usually have some type of problem. All right, and the next one is gonna be the Switchback Halo LED fog lights. So this in general is just a mod that I recommend. Just get some nice LED fog lights. Although these are not for sale anymore, they are discontinued. It was just a one-time drop. They're pretty dope and I absolutely love them. And something else I actually did to the front that you may not be able to tell is I actually took off the wind guard that comes on the bottom right here. So some people say that helps with your miles per gallon, but I'm sure it wasn't that big of a deal, and it looks a lot nicer in the front without it. And obviously I have that nice custom plate that says Free Pally. So as we move on to the side of this beauty, right here we can see the blacked out Tacoma logos. And you guys will find this on both sides, and I actually had this on the SR5 badge that usually goes right here, but I debadged it from the SR5 just because it looks a little bit nicer and cleaner without it. And the next thing you will notice when looking at the truck from right here, that it does have a slight incline in the front. So I do have a 2-inch spacer actually right there sitting in the front. And I also have this truck sitting on 265, 75, 16-inch rims. So that's basically the tire size and my rim size. These are the Scorpion Pirellis, the all-terrains. I really love these. And the main reason I like them is actually because of the price. I got all 5 of these for less than $600. At the time, they were running a little bit of a discount, but some BFGs for this size are actually going over $1,200. So I got a pretty good deal on these. So another thing you guys are gonna be able to tell is this blacked out little fender right here. I actually spray painted these myself on every single one. They give the truck a nice little accent of that blackout, and I did put a little bit of a coating on there. And in some areas they got scratched, like right here. You guys can see some little areas of nicking, but it's not a big deal because I spray painted it. I'll just go ahead and touch it up later. And I also spray painted this little red Toyota symbol right there. It's actually super easy to do. I have a video on both of these about, I think, like 8 months ago when I first got this Tacoma. One more thing in terms of the tires is I have a slight spacer pushing it out 1 inch and a quarter. So it's 1.25 inches, and it pushes it out just enough to where it's poking and giving it that nice aggressive look on this truck instead of having it small and narrow. All right, so now coming onto the back, obviously same setup back here. I don't have any lifts. I have the unrestricted decal right there. And right here, I actually have aftermarket tail lights. So these are basically like the TRD Pro ones because they're blacked out. And these are actually only $150 for both tail lights. So I really like these. They give it that nice blacked out look. And especially if you have a TRD with the chrome, I absolutely don't like the chrome. You can see on this truck, there's none of that. And those taillights are pretty dope. And also in here, you will find the Tacoma imprint, of course, with the blacked out V6 badge. So another thing you'll actually find, but you may not even notice it, is the color matched bumper caps. So this Tacoma, being an SR5, actually comes with chrome bumper caps, and like I mentioned, I don't like any of that chrome. So I went ahead and matched them with the Barcelona red. You can find that on Amazon for your color as well. Next thing we're gonna see right here is this hard tonneau cover. So when you're going on the freeway, you won't hear any rippling because this is a hard cover. And no matter what you try and do, you're not gonna be able to get in here, especially if your tailgate is locked. Some other things I really like on the back are these LEDs that actually make it a little brighter around your license plate. Because I have a custom one, it looks pretty nice with those LEDs. I also do have a bed mat in here. I would also recommend this super dope tent that I will be linking. You guys may have saw my video where I went camping in the Sequoias in Northern California. It was a beautiful tent. It fits 2 people really nicely, and your tailgate is out, so it's pretty long even if you have a short bed. So now, because we went over almost everything, let's go ahead and hop on the inside. All right, so first thing you'll notice on the interior of my Tacoma is these blacked out seat covers. So like I said, some people don't even believe me that this is an SR5, but you can see right here, it does have those gray cloth seats that nobody really likes. You can see them kind of under right there. But other than that, these seat covers snug and fit the truck perfectly. They're even airbag safe, and they have nice ventilation. So during those hot summer months, your back won't be sweating like some other seat covers that actually do that. So I absolutely love these. They have nice cushion as well. And speaking of cushion, this little cover for the center area, I really like how it also matches the seats, and it makes for a really nice, comfy long drive. You can see my elbow imprint on there. I'd rather have my imprint on here instead of the actual cover that comes on the truck. I really like this one as it's pretty comfy here. So next thing is gonna be these AC covers. So usually there's chrome, and like I said, I don't like that chrome. So got rid of that with those AC covers. Also here on my steering wheel, there's not gonna be any chrome there as well. And something in terms of protection and longevity is gonna be screen ProTech. So it's a small thin film that goes around your center screen, your dash, and this little area right here as well, and protects it from scratches. So when you come and take it off and maybe you wanna sell your truck, these areas are gonna look brand spanking new. So I do have a lot of stuff in here right now, but you guys know the organization mods that go in here. I have some more organization mods that are down here as well for this one, and some down there. And a new mod that I just made a video on is gonna be this little area right here that is actually kind of like a secret area. So I have some things that I like to keep in here. This is a secret area that nobody really can tell, and it makes this useless area pretty useful because now you can actually store stuff in there. So this may look normal, but it's actually a hidden dash cam. So this whole cover can actually be swapped for an aftermarket dash cam that plugs right into your mirror. So no need for wiring, no need for anything. This also connects to your phone. But if your phone isn't with you, you have this nice little microchip that you can plug into your computer, and these little lights with an on and off switch. Let me show you guys how this looks from the outside. It is sitting right there, and you almost can't even tell that it's there if I didn't tell you that. So that's one of my favorite mods. And something else that you may have noticed is this little shift knob right here that has a nice red accent. So I like that red accent, especially when coming into the truck, because you can tell with the paint, of course. And one of the last things on the interior is just these cup holder inserts right here. So they have a nice gray accent, and plus it keeps the bottom clean. So they come in every single cup holder on this Tacoma. So there may be a couple other ones that I may have missed, but I just don't have time to go over all of them. I don't want to make this video more belated than it is. But obviously there's some other accent things you can get. There's some other lights you can do, and different things that you can do to customize your own truck. But these are some things that I would just recommend you guys get on your Tacomas. So that's basically it for all the mods. There's a lot more that I still didn't even cover, but those are basically the major ones. Some I did take off. There's some TRD intakes, a whole bunch of different accessories that I didn't mention, but I do have some older videos I will be linking down below the playlist that is titled Mod. That has all the mod videos I've ever done on this channel. And obviously I'm holding this because this is one of my favorite accessories. So by the way guys, I'm not sponsored by anyone in this video. It would really help out though if you do go and use my links if you're planning on buying something. But I do get a little bit of commission on some of the links when you use them. But aside from that, this right here is a spring assisted pocket knife. And I've had this for over a year now, and I absolutely love it. It's staying sharp. I haven't even sharpened it yet. One of my favorite things about it is that it actually has a safety. So when that safety's on and it's in your pocket or anywhere, obviously it's not gonna go off. And when you turn that safety off, it springs right out. This is one of the accessories I would recommend. Some other accessories I have in the back is gonna be a portable air pump. Another one is gonna be a jump starter, so you don't need another car. It's just a battery. And both of those actually have flashlights on them, and they can be used as a backup portable for your phone to charge or whatever you need to charge as well that plugs into a USB. Next thing I always keep is a first aid kit and a couple different tools that I've mentioned early on my channel that I just absolutely love to keep in my truck. You never know what's gonna happen and how many times someone has asked me, hey, I need help, can you come and pump up my tire? I'm the go-to guy apparently, so anytime someone needs a tire, I go and bring that and help pump up their tires. Another video that you guys may have seen is the air compressor. Absolutely love that one. It pumps up the tire in about 1 minute, even if it's fully flat. Go ahead and check out that video that I posted last Sunday. And of course, like I mentioned, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. This video is super long. There's been a lot to cover, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if there's some mods that you think that I missed that are pretty important, let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys can help out the channel by giving a quick like and a subscribe, I'll really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.